Because you never tell me. Okay, guys.
I give you the thumbs up.
We're live. It's Wednesday. Woohoo! I'm painting Patina today. Special for you guys. I have no idea what I'm doing, so we're going to figure it out together.
Speaking of grammar, Billy got the time wrong unless you did Eastern time. No, that's still not right. Crazy. You did it at 10 today.
What? What are you talking about?
Come see. Look.
What is?
It says it's talking about.
Sarah and Tara did that.
Well, I understand
They
that.
had a live at 10. I had nothing to do with that, folks.
It's on our page. Is why I'm confused. Is what I'm getting at.
So they call it
Whatever.
That
So
would be.
this is the Patina spray. Again, don't know what I'm doing. Just
It looks
like
fun.
with the last thing I did. What did I do last time? The wood grain. We're figuring it out together. I've never done any of this. So there's a Patina spray, there's a green spray, and there's a blue spray. And
We don't
then
go out at the
there's
same time every day.
bronze, copper, and iron. And I just grabbed, I think I'm going to use copper and the green spray. If y'all get on here and y'all think, man, how is she in a good mood every day? I'll just tell y'all, I'm not.
She's
Let's
moody
be-
from time to time.
Let's be just
Absolutely.
real live so you don't feel less about yourself. I just am not in a great mood today. I don't know why, but I'm not.
You're not.
There's
I'm
different
never-
levels of bad
never
mood, though.
in a
Like,
good mood.
obviously, you're in a bad mood, but you know you're in a bad mood, and you're not projecting that on everybody else.
No.
Like,
I will
there
say
are
that's my
different
number one thing. Anytime I struggle, I don't want people to be sad with me or to be upset with me. Like, I don't want to bring you down in the gutter with me, but I'm just letting you know. I'm not really in the gutter, but okay. What color am I gonna paint my truck? I don't know. Oh, what color am I gonna paint? What color would look?
I was thinking like a little rusty.
That's what I was gonna say. I thought you were doing a rust colors.
Like a rust color or something like a.
Well, I'm doing the rust on it. So does the whole thing need to be rusty? I thought about doing the olive. Let's
Yeah,
do
that would work. A rusty olive color.
Or
I mean,
this gray.
you do see a lot of older green trucks. You know?
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what we'll do. When I started dating Corey, he was driving a little green Toyota that had no blinkers.
What is the spray supposed to do? Christian wants to know.
Y'all, I don't know. We're gonna find out. I think the spray is what oxidizes it. Like, cause you put this on it first, and then it says shake oil. I'm gonna paint this on first, actually.
Did you tell them what to do yet?
No, like, share,
What are they
and
gonna win? Patina?
y'all are gonna win.
Cut out.
Cut out, yeah. What was I gonna say?
I don't.
Like, share, and oh goodness,
If you're in a bad mood, what do you do to get out of a bad mood?
Ooh.
take a nap.
Okay.
You want to ask them that?
Well, that's what I'm saying. That should be the.
Maybe they can give you some advice today.
Okay, great. Y'all want to give me some advice? Some days you're just in a bad mood. I don't. It's just, and I'm not like necessarily in a bad mood. I'm just not feeling the day. You ever just not feeling the day? You know, that's just where I'm at. It's.
From time to time.
I mean, I'm not going to be mean to nobody.
Ms. Jacqueline said she won Tara's piece today. She can now say she has
Oh,
both
nice.
sisters' items.
Woohoo!
I'm gonna paint to get out of
You
there.
might be the first. Jacqueline.
All right, so I'm just doing these random spots around because I don't know why actually. All right, so this is in the color, just like share and Cactus Friends, because I don't know what I was going to say.
I thought you were doing green.
I am, but this is the Patina.
You put it on first.
I'm putting it on first just because that's just what I'm feeling. But I have no reason to feel that way. I'm not painting over it. I'm just going to paint around it. But I want it to look like rust, which would be coming from, I don't know, from the underneath is kind of what I'm feeling, even if that's not correct. Okay, so now I have Hampton Olive. And the fun thing about this is that it's Dixie Belle's first olive color. Because for the longest time, they didn't have a good olive. Here it
Ms.
is.
Karen says she paints to be out of a bad mood. Or she paints It's a huge stress reliever.
Well, maybe.
You should just come to work when you feel like this.
Well, I'm at work, so I don't know.
Scarlett's also a smart aleck when she's in a bad mood.
I'm probably not in what y'all would even think was a bad mood. I'm fine. I'm still smiling. Like, and this is real. I'm not faking it. I don't know. I feel stressed out today for no reason.
How did the home insurance stuff go? Did you ever get that figured out?
Yeah, Corey dealt with it.
Good.
I passed that off. I passed the on.
Delegated that.
Anyway, I think that's all it is. I'm a little stressed.
They said you deserve a ladies' weekend. Get a
I
massage.
agree. That sounds great. All right, I'm just brushing this on because in my mind, the rust is where the paint's chipped off and the truck is rusted. I don't know if that's how the rust process works, but today that's how it's working. And then I'm just brushing this around it. And I'll kind of just do it like this so it looks like it's underneath.
This seems like it's up your alley. I hug my dog and let him bring me back to halfway home.
Yeah, I could use that.
I like Triton to do that.
Well, me and Triton, maybe this is part of where my mood came from. He upset me this morning because he wanted to come with me so bad, but I didn't let him out today because he he'll run down the street and it's a whole process and I didn't have time for it, and so he was trying to get out the door, and y'all don't feel bad for him. He has puppy pads, so he's fine. And he bit me because I put my foot so he couldn't get out the door, and he bit my foot. Can I believe that?
Yes.
So I just started my morning off on that foot.
So he had an attitude, huh?
Yeah, he had a bad attitude. Okay, so brush the green on. Now, I should have read these directions. Shake well before applying. When using on iron, steel, or blah, 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 blah. Through the metal after putting in spray. And prevent rusting. On non-metal, apply a coat of Dixie Belle paint. Let dry. With brush or sponge, apply first coat of Patina paint. Let dry. So it looks like I shouldn't have painted that first. I should have painted paint. Whatever. Apply second coat, and while still wet, apply the spray. Okay, so I'm going to dry this, and then I'll apply a second coat,
Yeah.
and then I'll spray it.
Bet wants to know if you tried Dixie Belle for Patina products.
That's what we're trying right now. This is my first time. I have never used it before. We're finding it out together. Look, it's a bust.
I learned what Patina was today, so. That's
What is Patina?
Huh?
What is Patina?
It's the natural aging. It's usually referring to metal oxidation.
You had a really good definition. I was giving you a little crap about it, but it was
I don't
a really
remember
good
what I
definition.
said.
It was very.
Well, I know this because I'm really into home decor, and a lot of people will get copper gutters, and over
Copper
time, yeah, they will get a natural patina, which when copper turns old, it starts to get a green film on it. And if you live closer to the beach and salt water, your stuff will patina sooner. And I think it's really cool. All right, so I'm going to do my second coat of the copper. Yeah, I love copper gutters. I would do it on my house.
I don't guess I've ever seen one. I don't. But
It's
I don't
cute.
typically look at gutters. I don't.
Just brushing it on. Yeah, see, that's why I know. I just like this kind of stuff.
Oh, that's okay.
All right, so now it says to spray it. So
Shake a bad mood. I listen to praise music. Always works. Kirk Franklin's Stomp is guaranteed.
y'all are going to think I'm crazy or terrible, but I can't stand to listen to music. And Colby up here will be jamming in his office. Instant bad mood. Golly, this thing really shoots.
Kobe has that way about him though. Even when
Josh
he's not
used to
playing music,
have that
makes
with
you
me.
better.
I used to share a house with
Oh my goodness.
Josh, and he gets up at 3, 4 o'clock
Oh,
in the morning
no.
and turns his music up like there ain't nobody in the house.
Did you tell him to stop? I would wake up in such a bad mood. Okay, guys, I want to spray this on, but it's like.
And I don't think like
He really did that?
yes,
Oh man!
but
Like I knew he turned his music on, but
it's just not a well insulated.
Or
house, I
missing
guess,
it.
you know?
it wouldn't matter probably.
But, yeah, I guess in my opinion. But it's no longer an issue.
So,
Windex. Would Windex do the same thing?
It's vinegar. I smell
I
it.
was trying to say I smell it too.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely gonna have to be an acid.
This is absolutely vinegar. Miss Carol said when she to relieve stress, she either paints, reads, or bakes.
So my thing is that I should have probably brushed it on because it's not like a fine mist. It's like it
Like,
shoots at
Does
it.
it not have an adjustable like?
Like a spray, like a mist is what I would. I think you hit it with a stream.
I know. I was trying to make it a mist.
It may just not adjust that one.
Let me see.
Oh. There it goes.
You did it.
I mean, you have to
It's a little
back.
better,
You
yeah.
have to back away a little bit.
I mean, you got to remember,
More of a mist.
they have people who are working on big furniture pieces. And
I mean, I think it did
Yeah,
what it's
look,
supposed to
here.
do because
there it went.
That's what you.
if you look at this,
Probably poisonous.
that is what it turned out. It's
Well,
like, let me see.
Easter eggs.
Can y'all see it?
Yeah. I do see it.
It kind of looks rusty.
Yep. It really does.
I would say this is working. This is working. All right. We're going to move on and we'll come back to it if we feel like we need to.
Miss Buffy, it has been a long time. Where you been?
Yeah. Hopefully she's been on a trip or something.
A lot of people are saying they worship music and get in their Bible.
Yeah.
I do
Ooh,
that.
call me out. This is why I didn't want to open this conversation, Jared.
Well, that's what I was fixing to say. Like, it's great if, and I'm not absolutely not questioning y'all, but like, there's things people do besides, like, obviously you talk to God and fellowship with God, and you know you're going through a bad time and rely on Him. But what do you like? There's things people do. Like, I like eating golf balls, or just what? There's things people do that's not. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You really?
Yeah, I really do know what you're saying.
She says rinse the sprayer after you use it.
Okay, thank you. Because I wouldn't know to do that. Because
Miss Buffy said work. Glad to be back.
I didn't read the directions. So I'm just painting my sunflowers in kernel mustard. Gonna dry that. I think this is continuing to work.
A lot of people are saying art.
And what?
Art. Like painting art. Whatever.
I'm gonna do a second coat. Didn't have to have the second coat, but I'm being extra for this little piece today.
I like mowing the yard when I'm in a bad mood.
Yeah, the zero turn terrifies me, and that's what Corey mows with. And every time he mows, he gets stuck. And we live by the bayou, so like the lower part of our yard stays wet for like the first part of the year. And every time he gets stuck, and I'm like, stop mowing it. Because he'll be like, hey, I need you to come help me get out. And he'll push behind the mower and want me to try to drive out. Well, he's like, do this so the tires are, and I'm like, I'm gonna back over you. I'm so scared of running over him. And then I'll finally get out of the mud hole and not know how to stop, and then I ended back up in the mud hole. So I'm like, I'm not doing it. You're gonna have to figure out how to get out of this yourself. Call a neighbor. I can't.
Miss Pam said she prays and reads her Bible.
That's great. I'm glad to hear this, guys. That's a wonderful way to snap out. And I'm fine. I'm fine. I just am having a day. It's just one of those days. All right, now I more only told y'all so that y'all don't think every day's a good day, because it's okay that not every day's a great day.
Miss Buffy just said she just started a boxing class.
There you
Regular
go.
school.
Don't you go to the gym anyway? You got boxing?
I do go to the gym. I don't. I'm going to go to the gym after that. Maybe that'll help. I went to the gym Monday and I puked. and then I continued to work out. So
Just push through it, huh?
I pushed through it. They were pretty proud of me, and so I was proud of myself.
Was it like one of the CrossFit things? You just working
No,
out?
I was CrossFit. We did like intervals, and we did like cardio, and then we did a bunch of horrible stuff.
You have a workout partner, or you go by yourself?
I work out with a trainer, and I do have somebody that's going to work out with me. And I hope she sticks it out. But I've been working out for a year, and I've had like 3 or 4 people that will come and work out with me, and then they go into a little weight. So we'll see. Somehow, by the grace of God, I have been consistently working out for a year this month. Don't know how that happened. Never in a million years would have thought I'd say that, but I think today's leg day. So.
Miss Diana said everyone should be entitled to at least one bad day.
Yeah.
Every now and then, I agree.
Once a week.
Once a week? That's a little often, I think.
You think? Maybe not for a woman. Maybe you don't have an opinion about that.
Yeah, I'm not getting into that. But
I think, Jared, you have a bad mood once a week.
I do. It's not once a week.
Really way in here.
I ain't got nothing.
He's got nothing to say.
Wise decision, Billy.
I don't have to work
It's not that
Jared
old.
that much
Don't.
anymore.
It's not that old.
We pretty much can keep it social.
Once every 2
I mean,
weeks.
we got several times a day we have to talk about work stuff. And we don't work in the same office for the most part.
I was thinking about,
We work well together.
I'm not sure what I was thinking about. Our work relationship is very amicable. Like if we have something that affects each other, we always talk to each other. If you want to change something, or I want to change something, we see how it's going to affect. We have
you
a very
can't be mean to
amicable.
Billy.
Oh, you can be mean to Billy, and Billy can be very condescending. If you haven't known this about Billy yet.
Yes, that is your word you used to describe him.
My one word.
Yeah, if you could describe Billy with one word.
And I love it.
Jared's like condescending, and I'm like, what?
I have no issues about letting him know when he's being that way either.
And maybe I
It's
don't pick
true.
up on it. Maybe you do that to me, and I don't pick up on it
I really try hard not to.
because
He's gotten better, right? He really has gotten better.
intentional.
maybe I'm thinking like, oh, he's just joking around, and he's like being mean to me, and I just don't. I'm just living my best life, and I have no idea. I mean, that's the way to be, though.
He's smart too. Yeah, like when he was a student, he used to say things where he knew he wouldn't get in trouble because he could just play dumb if he. I used to aggravate me because I knew what you were doing.
Yeah.
Oh, Bill, too smart for his own good.
Sometimes I believe he is.
That's what. That's funny you said that. The first time I ever got arrested, I was sitting in the chair, and they were racking up my charges. And this cop looks at me and goes, "You're so smart, you're stupid."
Yeah. Yeah, that's what got you here. Maybe on our next video, the question should be, have you ever been in jail? What got you there?
Hey, that's a good one. Really get people out of their shit.
Yeah, I'd love to know, because Jared, have you
I'm
ever
kind
been
of
to jail?
curious myself,
Me?
you know.
Yeah.
Uh,
I really didn't. I
you
really
want to hear
wasn't
have
sure.
federal crimes?
Yeah. Do you have any felonies or just misdemeanors? Like,
This is obviously you don't have to answer if you don't.
yeah, we're joking, guys. I hope y'all know we're joking. I'm more cracking up on them because he's telling us about the time he got arrested.
We don't hide anything from you guys. Y'all know what we do, what type of business we're in. We glorify God with our past, which is sometimes can be tricky, but that's
Yeah, you got to
really
be able
what we
to show where you've been to show
I
how
agree.
great where you are now is.
do. Miss Janice says she needs to see the faces behind the camera so I can put a face to the video.
Well, and yesterday, it's funny you say that because yesterday, and I've talked to y'all about this on the video about how some of these guys, they come into the program, and even some of the women, they're scary. Like and Billy was like, yeah, they're the type that would rob you at gunpoint. I'm sure he was just joking. Maybe he wasn't.
No,
I don't know.
absolutely not.
Okay, I thought you were joking, but he wasn't. They're scary, but at the end, or like at some point, you see a physical change in them. You see you physically see Jesus in somebody, and that's really super cool. But it's funny you talk about behind the camera because he's so sweet looking, you know. But who knows what he looked like when he came to the program? Maybe
Miss,
that face app challenge we have with your long hair.
Miss Betts. Does Facebook jail count? I'm a repeat offender.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yes,
Absolutely. We love to hear
sure.
about your Facebook jail. I've never been in any kind of jail. Just to throw that out
You wouldn't
there.
do well. Just disclaimer right there. You wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't, because what I found out, I didn't know this until recently, is that they don't just let the inmates like chill and nap. Like I was like, if I could just like nap the whole time, then I'm like, okay. But they make them get up and do stuff. Like they have to get up and do their jobs and do their little things. They can't just lay in the bed all day. And I was like, oh no. That would
They even
literally
take
be
their mattresses away at some point.
that would
Yeah, sometimes
literally
it's
be
a rat.
prison for me. That would be devastating.
Even if you could lay in bed all day, some of them you can, but these isn't like what you have to sleep on. Don't get this twisted. It's not a Tempur-Pedic bed or anything. It's a mat about this big. I mean, it's not.
Couple hours a day, but tolerating.
Oh, but I love them now. So the patina is working, guys. It's making, it's getting blue, which is what I wasn't sure at first if it was going to do that. But it is. It's starting to bleed through little blue spots, which is really cool. So this is getting exciting. So pretty much with the patina, you gotta wait. Give it some time. Y'all see that blue at the top?
Yeah. Did you mention the contest or anything?
No, I haven't, guys. We have a contest going on that's going through next Monday. All you got to do is, if you have an idea for a build-a-cross cutout or something we can make, email us at admin@build-a-cross.com, and we'll pick the winner of our favorite cutout next Monday. And no, we won't pick the winner Monday. We're going to pick the winner sometime next week, but you have from now until Monday to enter. And our first prize winner will get the cutout that they designed and a $40 store credit, and we'll have a second winner who gets the cutout that they designed. And so you guys can enter as many times as you want to. If you have 12 ideas, send us 12 ideas. They will count as different entries. And we've gotten some really good feedback on this so far. Very excited about it. Please continue to send in your submissions. You have all day that Monday to enter, so don't worry. We won't start looking and filtering through them until Tuesday.
I've got a couple things. Miss Sewing Crafty Helping Animals. She wants to know if the porch cleaners will be in Canton. We did not cut any for Canton this month that I'm aware of. So no, ma'am, they won't be out there. I'm sorry. Miss Jacqueline said, this is neat. I've never heard this. I was on one of my podcasts, and I'll come back to podcast in a second. I never listened to podcasts up until about 2 weeks ago, and now I'm hooked. I'm definitely a podcast person. But she said on one of her podcasts, she was listening to a retired officer from Louisiana. He was saying the inmate had to peel 14 pounds of crawfish meat in a certain amount of time, like they have them peeling crawfish meat.
Really?
I've never heard that. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Man, what are you doing?
Don't we have like a big prison here? Is Angola here?
Angola is here. It's St. Francisville, Louisiana, just outside of Baton Rouge.
Yeah, and don't they have like a rodeo or something?
They do, and I've been. We went.
Randall, let her out.
They do.
How do you get in there?
Did you hear this?
No, what?
Miss Jacqueline said she was listening to one of her podcasts, and she was listening to a retired officer from Louisiana. He was saying inmates had to peel 14 pounds of crawfish meat in a certain amount of time. They have them peeling crawfish meat, which is, I think, a good thing. I mean,
Is it for work release?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
It's got to be. I mean,
There's about 3 big prisons in
most of
Louisiana.
the
Angola, Hunts,
forced
and
labor, like they say, is dealing with the maintenance of the facilities these guys stay in. If it's for profit or anything like that, they have to be paid a wage.
A lot of them work for DOTD, you know.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they've got
Like
all
cleaning up the road.
they had some guys that earned 2 cents an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
They
think
don't pay
that's
them
always the thing because people like think, prisoners, blah, 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 like scary people, and you don't realize that's like people everywhere. Like, these are everywhere. Drug addicts are everywhere. They really are. It doesn't discriminate. And I think we grow up. I didn't grow up like this because I'm kind of living a very different life, but a lot of my friends think that those are just like certain people who live in a certain place and you don't come around those people all the time. I'm like, no, that's just your friends and your dad and your so-and-so.
Oh, yeah.
It does not discriminate.
Everybody knows some of it,
Which is why it's so important.
even if they don't know it.
Yeah, you probably don't know it. It's so important what we do here.
Miss Melissa says her daughter is a nurse in a jail in Alabama.
Wow.
Only difference is, Miss Diana said the only difference is the ones in jail got caught.
Yep.
And that is true. A lot of people just don't get caught.
We praise the Lord every day. Billy's here with us. Yeah, I don't know what I'd do in jail without my naps, y'all. That would be the ticket for me. I'm outlining just with paint, guys. You could do this with a Sharpie marker. But everything's still a little wet, so I didn't want to mess it up. I think the longer too that this sits, I'm excited to see this just kind of sit for a while. I think the more it's going to patina because this blue is just like continuing to show through. And so I'm excited to see how it looks after some time. Guys, I would like to take a fall trip. I was thinking, or my friend texted me this morning about it. Where would you go during the fall? What's a good place to go? Like where the trees are changing colors and it's beautiful and cool outside because it's still pretty hot here in the fall, right? It doesn't really cool off till like November.
Yeah, we don't have a good couple, 2 or 3 weeks of real fall weather before it gets, it's either hot or cold. It seems like it's not. I'd like to go to, I believe, New Hampshire, like in the northeast United States where the leaves change and it's.
Is New Hampshire like Nantucket?
No, well, I mean it's in the same part of the country, but no, it's not. It's Nantucket is off the coast of Massachusetts.
I want to go to Nantucket. I want to go to Boston. The beach.
Martha's Vineyard was awesome, which is the same type island as Nantucket. They're close together.
She don't deserve your pet. She bit your nephew.
He was asking.
No, he wasn't. How dare you, Uncle Randall?
Somebody said Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Yeah, I've thought about that. I know. I even know some people that go up there during Christmas, and it's all decorated so cute. Yeah, I mean not like Christmas Day, but like during that time, and everything's decorated for Christmas. I'm gonna highlight everything with white now.
See, Miss Caroline that's where I'm. She said Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, get a cool, and the leaves change.
Vermont, that's a state that I didn't think about. Isn't there like something to do with presidents there?
Vermont.
My family went there, and all I remember for sure is they brought back a big jug of maple syrup. I enjoyed that.
Miss R, I think it's R Hick 5. I think she pronounced it different last time. I called her R Hick 5 last time and it wasn't right. I don't remember what she said though. I've been in New Jersey in the fall and it was gorgeous with all the trees changing colors and actual fall weather, not like we have here in Texas.
Yeah, not like we have here. I think that would be so fun. I don't know. I've probably talked to you guys about this. That one of my dreams is to get a camper, and then we could go drive up there in our camper, and it would be so fun. We did a lot of camping and stuff when I was growing up with my grandparents. They had a motorhome, and those are just like the best memories. And I want to take Triton to experience those things.
I think a lot of people from that time period had motorhomes. Like that was their thing. Like a lot of people had bikes nowadays. Like it was motorhomes.
I told Corey about like a motorhome. He's like, no, you don't want a motorhome. You want a camper. And I'm like, what?
Can you recap your colors?
Yeah, I'll recap my colors, and y'all can get ready to pick winners. My flowers and Colonel Mustard. The center is chocolate, limeade, cotton, and then the base of my truck is Hampton Olive. It's a silk paint. The patina that I used is the copper, and then I used the green spray, Savannah Mist, Sea Glass, and that's it.
Miss Kim has a good question. Would you do live videos from the camper?
Sure. I could totally do that. I could just be live videoing every day. And you know something I feel like I need to do, but I've just not gotten the push to do it, is more like stories on Instagram on our Build Across and probably my McLaren homepage. But because I know like that's what does well on Instagram. And so I could be doing it for Build Across. But I don't know. It's like I do this every day, so why not? But it's like something about it kind of intimidates me.
It's just new.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm struggling with today. The Lord is pushing me to do new things, and He's making me nervous. So, but that's how I was like, this is how you were with the live, Scarlett. You were so scared, and now I just like don't even think about it. I just get on here and talk with my friends. You got a winner?
I've got a Facebook winner. It's
Who's your
Brianne Jouet Land.
Brianne Land. Please email us admin@build-a-cross.com. We'll ship this out to you unfinished.
Instagram, the winner is. Just had it. Where'd it go? Nifty Doors Creations.
Nifty Doors Creations. Please email us admin@build-a-cross.com. We'll send this to you. Thank you guys so much for watching. And just talking to y'all, already I'm in a better mood. So thank you guys. I'll see you tomorrow, Thursday. Tomorrow's Thursday, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. See you then.